Good evening, world. It's 5 o'clock. Hope you guys enjoyed my show. I made it earlier. I enjoyed the unique. Yes, I did. I'm on the scene when Josh has that talk with Jake, his best friend. I'll show you what I wrote down. I wrote this. It's getting interesting, guys. You'll see me when you read it. Josh is a virgin. You know what I'm saying? I wrote this, and I wrote that. That's why we're looking at an amazing movie there, Unique Man. Was Zendaya and KJ Apple looking at a sick movie. Yeah. And VJ's Don and I'm Josh. Looking at a sick movie. Alright, is the game more interesting? Yeah, I'm almost done. I'm in the part when Jake and Josh are sitting down on the couch, they're having a beer, and they talk about, like, I talk about how, like, Josh is a virgin. Like, he doesn't want to lose he only wants to lose his virginity to the one. But he's made out with chicks, and he almost hooked up with chicks, but he never had sex with a chick, obviously. So he had hardcore makeout sessions, and maybe the woman they took a little bit of their clothes off, but he never did it, obviously. You'll see when you read my snippet of what I wrote down. My story's getting sick and interesting, obviously. But I don't think it'll be as good as Xander's. It's not going to be as good as Xander's, right? You see how you're 40 Ivan? Yes, I do. After this, I'm going to take a nice hot shower. I'll enjoy the show with you guys. And after that, I might watch, I don't know, maybe John Campia highlights, all that stuff, yeah. Yeah. What do you think the world likes better, the Unique or Zetas? Zetas. Zetas is a better book than the Unique. Oh, my legs are so sore. Zetas is a better book than the Unique, obviously. But the Unique's amazing too. I love the Unique. I know the Unique's amazing, obviously. Writing a book's a lot of work. I'm pushing almost 40 pages. I'm not even done chapter 1 yet. It's a lot of work writing a book, right? I'm now pretty much at 10,000 words. I'm not even done chapter 1 yet. Almost. I have maybe 3 more pages left of writing. I'm done. 4 more pages of writing. I'm done, honestly. Yeah. That's what the gates don't touch your money. Zero. The gates. If I finish their unique, they're not touching that either. Both of their unique brand and Zanus is my money. It's for me and my wife. It's not for you. All right, how much money do you think you'll make off the 2 books? If I release the 2 books, I'll make at least my 25 plus billion, at least 25, maybe 20, 30, 35 billion dollars to make off the 2 books. And that money's for me, BJ. The gates are not touching you. There you go. That's my money. It's not yours. You're not touching. There you go. If you want to get a piece of my money, you have to let me touch your get a piece of your money. Oh, no, zero. You're not touching my money. Yeah, you're also not touching my money either. You want to be selfish? We can be selfish together. You said zero to me, making money as well. Yeah, I was not touching a dime off my trillions. You're also not touching a dime off my billions of my book either. That money's mine. It's for me, VJ. It's not for you. There you go. Oh, I'm sitting here. Yeah, man. Because the gatekeepers are wicked people, Ivan. They're reprobate. You know how those guys steal your money, Ivan, when they make all that money around the world, man? They're gonna dupe you, man. They're not gonna make you billions, man. Victoria Justice is a proof. She has the keys. She's only worth $12 million. They're gonna dupe you, Ivan. That's why God gave you the keys. Think about it, Ivan. You struggle with anxiety, and sometimes you even feel like coming out, and yet your father did not take away your keys because he knows how serious the situation is. Yeah, Ivan, I have to give you the keys. because everything is locked on you. You can't make your money if you don't have the keys, man. You have to sell it to the families. If you sell it to the families, they're going to guard them on your career, and they're never going to let you make your billions. They're going to steal all your money and give you the peanuts, man. That's why God gave me the keys. But the families don't do it, man. Samsara, the keys to the kingdom, right? Yeah, it's easy money, man. Yeah, the whole world's connected to Ivan's mind. Ivan logs into his Lulu account. The whole world reads it. They know. They see everything that I see. You guys see. So I open the door so easily. Yeah. We know. We see the website, the URL, everything. Ivan. Yeah, you guys can read it. Obviously, because I have the keys to the kingdom, Samsara. Yeah. He's Ivan. How much money did you make off your 2 books, by the way? Assuming I only even finished Zane's. Oh, I made like $18 million off Zane's, VJ. You made $18 million off your book, Ivan. Oh my gosh, holy shit. We won the lottery with that money, Ivan. We could do our dream album. We could build that woman in our house. We could start our own films with that money, Ivan. I know, sweetie. You're welcome. Yeah. Samsara? So like, you're sick and tired of being the poor Ivan. Yeah, I'm sick and tired of being the poor Ivan, who makes like $200 every 2 weeks while the gatekeepers make their trillions every year, tens of trillions every year. I'm not gonna have those guys take my money, man. No way, zero. I'm not touching my money. It's for me and my wife. It's not for you, and you know it. Yeah, we know it, Ivan. But we're average, man. We don't want you making those billions, Ivan, in our house. Yes, again, you act like as if you're God, you created space. You didn't, man. You may own the fastest system in the world, but you didn't create the universe. You're not the rightful heir. Me and BJ are, and you know it. You're just consumed with your envy, obviously. You're definitely envy towards us. You're crazy, yeah. 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 Are you gonna go to Welfare Quebec? Yeah, I'm gonna go to the office. I'm gonna tell them, yeah, I contacted Service Canada. They said I qualify, but they can't pay me any money. I have to go to the welfare office and see what they say about it because there are 2 different departments, obviously. So it's very weird. If she says, yeah, Ivan, you qualify, but they can't pay you, okay, I'll just apply to jobs. I'll apply to the grocery store in Elmer. Full-time hours. I need to save my money, right? So I'm not going back to Coca Free. The boss won't hire me back. He'll be like, no, sorry, Ivan. We don't need you right now. Yeah, I don't want to work there anyways, man. I'm not going back to Coca Free. I don't want to wash dishes. It's not fun working there. I want to do something besides dishes, man. Washing dishes is not fun. I'm sorry, it's a lot of work, man. Yeah. I'm sorry. 5 shows more than is no, guys. I don't want to spoil the story from Sarah. Yeah. So Sarah? Yeah. Alright, it's a story getting interesting. Yeah, you'll see what I mean when Josh talks to Jake. It's getting interesting. I'm near the end of chapter 1. I'm gonna end it off with Jake is like, yeah, there's a party at the Alma Marina. You know what I'm saying? Over the past couple years, I went with my work employees, but you never wanted to come, Josh. You should come this time. You know what I'm saying? You should come to the party in Alma. And Josh is like, okay, I'll go. Like Keanu Reeves. I might throw in the Easter egg in there. Okay, I'll go. And Josh finally goes to the party. Is Josh really a party guy? No, he's not. Like he drinks beer and everything, but he's not really a party guy. And Jake convinces him to go to the party, and that leads to him meeting Dawn in chapter 2. I almost spoiled story for you, right? It's an amazing story. All right, guys, I'll show you what I wrote down. I hope you guys are impressed. If you guys are not impressed, I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying. Hope you guys are impressed by my wire with everything I need. It's dark in here. When I'm done chapter 1, I'll show you guys like the scene when Megan's like, let's go to the party. I'll show you that scene till the end of what I wrote down. Obviously, only chapter 1, guys. I'll show you. Yeah, I'm at 10,000 words, guys. Okay. Here, you read this. And read that. Fix that. And that's it, guys. Hope you guys enjoy that. Yeah. Yeah, before I left the computer, I searched is Welfare Quebec Service Canada. The internet said no. So I think I'm not accepted for Service Canada is its own thing, I think. Because it's the online thing I sign up for. Service Canada is not associated with Welfare Quebec. So I think I'm not accepted for Service Canada, but Welfare Quebec I might be accepted. That's why I have to go to the office tomorrow. I'll tell them, yeah, I contacted Service Canada. They said I qualify, but they can't pay me money. But like Service Canada is not Welfare Quebec, obviously. They're two different departments. So I don't really know what's going on. Because the guy told me, yeah, we're not associated with Welfare Quebec. So I have two, it's very weird. I don't know. Sarah? Your book is sick, I know. You know what I'm saying? That boy on boy talk. You know, it said Jake talks to Josh. He says, "Yeah, man, you like how many hot chicks are you gonna turn down before you get laid and find the one?" You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And he called Josh, you picky handsome son of a gun. Josh is a handsome guy. Yeah. Is Jake handsome? Yeah, Jake is obviously handsome too. As KJ Appa is a fucking handsome guy, but he's not me. KJ Appa is not me, but he's also a good looking guy, Jake. But he's not Josh. Josh is very handsome, obviously. He's made out with chicks, he's been to strip clubs and everything, but he hasn't had sex with a chick, and he's in his early 30s. Yeah. He wants to lose his virginity to the one chick of his dreams, obviously, and that's Dawn. He's a feature, obviously, right? But he's, I don't know, everything. I know, everything's amazing. Yeah. Yeah, so Service Canada is not Welfare Quebec. I thought they were associated with each other, but they're not. They're two different departments. So I don't qualify for Service Canada, but Welfare Quebec I might qualify. I have to go to the office tomorrow and talk to the lady. What I'll do is I'm going to bring my resume with me and I'm going to apply to Supersede too. The grocery store now, I'm going to apply there, obviously. Yeah. I have to go to the office tomorrow. Because Service Canada is not Welfare Quebec, right? God protected me, yeah. I might get accepted for welfare. We'll see what happens. I don't know. Yeah. Your story is amazing. I know. But Zayas is better though, right? Zayas, yeah, Zayas is better. Yeah, Zayas is a better read. But their needs amazing too. I'm trying my best, guys. You guys aren't impressed why I roll down. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying my best. I'm trying to entertain you guys. I'm trying, right? I'm trying, obviously. a shower after this. Yeah. George, do you guys have this? I'm gonna watch. I don't know. Maybe Sam Shaboon. I don't know. Sam Shaboon. Some of his videos are boring, so I don't want. His other video he made a few days ago. I binged the whole thing. I binged like all like 2.5 hours of it. It was interesting, obviously, when he talked about the Jews being spiritual Israel. Ivan, do you agree the Jews are spiritual Israel? I have to do more research into it, but I think Sam gave good evidence that the Jews were God's chosen people. But when Jesus came, he said, "Okay, I'm done with you guys. You guys don't believe in my son, and now those who believe in, and now it's the church age. The church right now is God's chosen people. It's not. Yeah, obviously. In other words, the Old Testament. Before I talk about something else, the Old Testament was all about the nation of Israel, the ethnic Jews. But because Jesus came and the Jews rejected him, now the church is God's chosen people, regardless of the nationality. So you're spiritual. The church is spiritual Jews. That's Sam's point. As you're saying, yeah. And it's no longer about what race you are. It's about your faith in Jesus in the New Testament. Do you believe? If you believe in Jesus, you're a spiritual Jew. The church is the spiritual Israelites, obviously. Regardless of ethnicity, they could be Christian Jews. You know what I'm saying? They could be Somalians. They can be black people, white people, everyone, and all spiritual Jews. It's no longer about the ethnic race of the Jews, like the chosen people who are Israel, obviously. And I think Sam gave some good evidence for that. Obviously. Yeah. So, Sarah? Tomorrow I might do a Bible topic, maybe. Go back into apologetics, talk about, obviously, did Jesus need the protection of the Holy Spirit when he was born out as a baby? And my answer is yes, he did. As the demonic horde have a huge hatred towards God. The moment Jesus was born as a kid, they tried to kill him, obviously. Herod ordered people to wipe out every kid under 2 years old. Now, obviously, those were demons possessing him to do that, obviously. Yeah. I might make a video about that. I'll pull out Bible verses too. But throughout Jesus' ministry, the Holy Spirit was always with him until the hour. The Holy Spirit's protection. Holy Spirit was always with Jesus even when he went to the cross and the Father. But the protection veil was lifted off, obviously, from Jesus. That's why that opened the door for the demonic horde to attack the Son of God. Obviously, attack his flesh. They can't kill him as God, but they can kill his corruptible flesh. His flesh was corruptible like you and me. He aged, he got tired, he got sick. Guys from saying, sounds like you're a genius, I know. You know, I'm all your minds away. I know, I'm a genius, obviously. Sounds a guy, I mean, you like to go deep like me. Yeah, I do. You go deep in your study, man. You blow our minds away, I know. With that protection with the Holy Spirit, that's deep, Ivan. You went deep with that. Yeah, I know how to go deep too. I have the wisdom of God, obviously. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Ivan, is Zayas really biblical level deep? Well, yeah, it is. Zayas is biblical level deep. Like Jesus on the cross, man. It's deep, man. You know Passion of Christ, how it's deep? Yeah, it's deep like that, man. It's deep. Zayas is very deep, man. And the gates know it. Yeah, I wrote a fucking masterpiece. It's a powerful story. You want to control that, man. I'm like, zero, you're not touching a dime off my brand, man. The money is for me, VJ. It's not for you, man. You make your choices every year. That's enough money for you. These billions are for me, VJ. You're not touching my money. There you go. Don't hang a second. Yeah. It's for me, my wife, it's not for you. There you go. You didn't write it, man. You know. I don't have to sell to you. I have the keys to the kingdom. Samsara. Yeah. I have the keys to the kingdom, Samsara. Yeah. 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 Will you put in the contract with Amazon that you, VJ, own the brand? Yes. Ivan and Victoria Justice own the Zane's brand. That way Amazon doesn't find ways to... You don't want to do a thing where Amazon ends up owning a part of your Zane's brand, Ivan. You guys just own distribution rights, but me and VJ own the brand. We take 9% of the profits, you guys get your 10%. That's the deal. It's a good deal for Jeff Bezos' company. They're still going to make their billions, right? Yeah. Yeah, Ivan, you're worth the majority of the money, yes, because I have the keys. You guys don't have to spend a dime in marketing, guys. Me and VJ have the keys. And this is our brand. We deserve the majority of the pie. But I'm giving you a nice piece of it, a nice 10% of it. But that's it. We get 90, you get 10. That's a deal. You get the news item, Victoria Justice signed Mega 9-10 deal with Amazon. It's a huge deal, man. We signed, right? It's a huge deal we signed. Emma. Signed a mega deal with me and VJ. As if he's like, cheers, Ivan. I said, we're going to be movie stars. I know we're movie stars. And the whole world left behind where we live from as well, king, queen. Cheers, Ivan. We give a cheers, me and VJ. That's how VJ made that big R&E song, obviously. Because you all are going to feel the price when you read when you're a banner from the Lord, man. It's international fame, VJ's fame. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Wherever we go, you have like hundreds of people taking out videos and pictures, trending on X, videos and pictures trending. People, a lot of fans interviewing us with their phones, trying on X. It's crazy, man. Yeah. And the whole world's tuning into that. That's why we reach a phone top of the world. Yeah, we're the main event every day. Every day we're the main event. King Queen, man, ruling over the world. It's crazy. And we're also living the amazing life too, the multi-million life, right? Yeah, you're gonna see me, like you see videos and pictures of me, VJ dancing in the club, we're making out and everything, and the whole world was like, shit, man, looks like you're living the life, man. And we're left out of this, man. Yeah, you're left out of it, you're not saved. And you're gonna wish, I wish I and VJ were in the public eye, but I said something up, man. If the only way for me to be in the public eye, the gatekeepers have to love me to make my free money. They can't touch us because the only way for me and VJ relationship to work, we both have to be fresh. So if you don't want I be in the public eye and he doesn't sell you that glory and fame behind the scenes, and now you feel left behind by God. I'm a genius. I set the whole thing up before I came. You can't do God here, man. And you guys knew it was a setup. When you guys started making your plans, and it finally hit you, you're like, fuck, man, like it's a setup. Yeah, you guys figured it out, yeah. It's a setup, yeah. It's a setup, man. Yeah, the only way for Ivan and VJ's relationship to work, they both have to be fresh. If VJ's garbage and trash, it won't work because she sees hell. So if we make Ivan and VJ pay, Ivan has to say VJ. And if Ivan doesn't sell to the gatekeepers, like Gordon things behind the scenes. And the only way for Ivan and VJ to get the Golden Beauty, we have to let them be together. If we separate them, we don't see them with the Golden Beauty. And then once Ivan says they're now together and they get the Golden Beauty, oh my god, the whole thing's a setup. You have to set up, obviously. You can't do God here. I said it over I came. You can't do God here, man. Yeah, the Gates knew it too. It was a setup. That's why they went to desperate measures and they knocked me out with the wrong. Yeah, Ivan has the keys. All he has to do is just own an IP. He's a smart man. Fuck up his brain, give him mental illness, wipe his memory of Victoria Justice, wipe his memory that he's gone. Let's dupe him and have him go to church, believe in Jesus. Hopefully we can dupe him into selling. And even then, even though I have a mental illness and everything, I still figured everything out. I found we used my wife and I'm gone. I have the keys. And the gift still stayed. Even though I'm pretty stupid, the gift never went away, man. I was able to wear a mask, as I was saying. But I believe the reason why my book is a little bit raw is because my brain is damaged, obviously. I have a mental illness. That's why caught a bit of rawness. But had I did not have a mental illness, my Zayas book would have even been better, man, than what I've wrote now. What I wrote's amazing, the master's, but it's a little bit raw in some sections when you read it, obviously. As the gatekeepers dumb down my brain, obviously, right? Because they're wicked people. Yeah, they knocked me out with that rock, they hammered my head. They damaged my brain, man. My nervous system, my brain, everything. That's why I have anxiety. That's why I have the mental illness. I feel like coming out, I'm fuck up in the head, man. When I come back to life, I'm a brand new man. My father will refresh my mind, obviously. And Vijay's Blue is the cure to it, obviously. Not even like, they fuck with your brain. When you come back to life, I'm gonna refresh your mind. You're brand new. You're gonna have a healthy brain again. Yeah. Why will your mental illness go away when you're with VJ? Yeah, my mental illness will be gone because now my mind's refreshed. I have a healthy brain, but the anxiety will still be there a little bit. I'll be tripping a little bit. Yeah, that's why VJ's like it's all right. Keep it together. Yeah, because I have anxiety with the keys, obviously. Wherever we go, you know what I'm saying. Yeah. Will VJ give you that evil look with the money? Yeah, she will, man. She's fucking evil, that woman, man. After what I did for you, yeah, are you gonna share that money with me? I'm like, yes, VJ, I will. Relax, man. Calm down, man. Fucking evil woman, man. Yeah, are you gonna share that with me? I'm like, yeah, I will, VJ. Relax. Are you gonna share that money with you, VJ? Yeah, I will. Yeah, I will share money with you, VJ. That's how it works. She didn't give me that evil look because she wants a piece of my billions, obviously. Yeah, Ivan, the $18 billion that you made off your Zayas book, that's mine too. I deserve a piece of it, Ivan. Yeah, VJ, I'm gonna share it with you. Relax, man. Calm down. Just chill. Yeah. Why is she giving that look, Ivan? Well, Victoria Justice wants a piece of billions, obviously. And she knows she's worth the money. Yeah, if VJ wrote a book, she'd make pretty much the same amount of money as me. We both have the keys. Everyone would buy both our stuff. So she knows she's, yeah, I'm worth the money. I'm your wife. I have the keys. I know VJ. I'm sharing the money. Relax. And she wants to get her clothes, her purses, her makeup. She wants to get a nice car. She wants to build a one in her house with me. She wants to buy that beautiful, unique 71 yacht with me. You know what I'm saying? The jets. She wants to travel around the world, stay at the best suites. She wants to go to the bars, the restaurants, the clubs with me, the events with me. Yeah. Have her own drivers, everything. She wants to do a lot of me. That's why she wants a piece of it, obviously. Alright, I want a piece of that. Alright, VJ, relax. I'm gonna share mine with you. Chill, man. Chill, evil woman. Yeah. Fucking evil woman. Yeah. Yeah. I hope I get accepted for welfare, man. Please, Father, help me out here, you know what I'm saying? Hope I get accepted for welfare Quebec. Yeah. I'm gonna go to the office tomorrow, see my status of my application. Because I went online, yeah, Service Canada is not a part of welfare Quebec. They're two different departments. But they sent me the letter, like my access code, and I called them today and they said, yeah, Ivan, you qualify, but we can't pay you the money. Obviously. Yeah, it's very weird. I'm like, okay. I'm like, yeah, I have to go to the welfare office. Like, no, they're like, no, Ivan, like, Service Canada is not welfare Quebec. It's a different department. So I don't know why I'm talking to two different departments. It's very weird. That's why tomorrow I have to go to the office. I'm like, yeah, Service Canada told me that I qualify, but they can't pay me. Like, so, but Service Canada is not a part of welfare Quebec. No, Ivan, it's not a part of welfare Quebec, Ivan. So my hope is that welfare Quebec, I'm approved for welfare Quebec. Not Service Canada. Service Canada is different than welfare Quebec, obviously. Yeah. Sarah? Almost under, guys. I have 10 smokes left. That's enough for today, right? That's enough for today, yeah. Tomorrow I'll get a 20 pack of smokes. I only have enough for 20 pack of smokes till like next Thursday. And Friday, Sunday, I don't have, Friday, Saturday, I don't have enough. I should have enough money with my cats, right? I could find more work to do around the house. Maybe clean the showers for like $20. Yeah, $15 or it is, yeah. Let's see. I'm off this Wednesday. I asked my boss if I can get Wednesday off. I don't feel like working Wednesday, but I might, if someone bids on a shift, I'm going to pick up one of the shifts. That way I make more money. I don't want to work once a week. I only make my $90. I want to at least make my 100, like $60, $70. So I have to pick up another shift. Maybe this week or next week, I'll pick up another shift. Work at least two, maybe try to maybe work 3 shifts. 3 shifts, I'll get my almost $300. So yeah, $2 $70 orders. Yeah. So that's the difference between VJ. Yeah, like Victoria Justice, even though she's a sellout, Victoria Justice knows what it's like to be rich, man. Like Victoria Justice lived the life in Hollywood. All the after parties, yeah. Victoria Justice lived the life. Even though she's not a multi-billionaire and she has a established career, at least she has money. She has millions in her bank account. She knows, yeah, I mean, she knows what it's like to be rich. I don't know what it's like to be rich. That's all brand new to me. That's why when I get that check, I'm gonna cry, man. And Victoria Justice will be shocked by the billions too, as Victoria Justice doesn't know what it's like to be a multi-billionaire, but she knows what it's like to be rich. That's my point, right? But she doesn't know what it's like to be a multi-billionaire, but she knows what it's like to live the life and live the rich life. That's my point, right? That's why starting Scotch Entertainment, the only thing that's new to VJ when I start Scotch Entertainment is now she's a billionaire with me, a multi-billionaire with me. That's new to her in that sense. She's richer, and she's now boss, and she's now in a big budget movie. She's never been in a big budget movie before, but she has the experience with being featured on magazines, getting interviewed. She has that experience. I don't have that experience. It's all brand new to Ivan. It's not really brand new to VJ, Sarah. Except now she's boss, and she's richer. She's a multi-billionaire, and she's now in a big budget movie. But Victoria Justice has been in many Hollywood movies, so it's not really brand new to her. She has the experience. That's why she'll give me tips. Yeah, Ivan, I'll give you tips with the how to pose for the magazine shoots and everything. She'll tell me that. Yeah. Yeah. Everyone else that, man. I'm like, no, John, you get 10. I'm not paying you 20. Stop being greedy, man. That was a greedy pig. I everyone else though. I'm like, no, John. You get 10. You don't get 20. It's a deal, man. No, it's it. Yeah. He's like, Ivan, sign me up, man. A $27 deal. He's like, holy shit, man. That's a lot of money. This is way more money than what I made for Star Wars. Like, I don't make this in Hollywood. Yeah, John, I make like my 3 in Hollywood, Ivan. Yeah, John, I'm paying a lot of money, and I expect you to destroy the world Hasatonis. Don't worry about it, boss. He destroys the world Hasatonis. Avon Jody destroys the world Papyri. You sound like a $60 million deal, Avon Jody. Perhaps a $70 million deal. If he makes like $6 million speaking, he might make more. Yeah, it's not a huge deal, Avon Jody. I'll work hard for you, boss. Don't worry about it. I'll destroy the world. So all the Zane stars are gonna beg. Oh yeah, they're all gonna beg. They just experienced that worldwide crazy fame with me, Reggie, man, for the movie. They're world famous. I spoiled them too. They got paid all that money, and I spoiled them with all these nice perks, better perks in Hollywood. Flying on my incredible jet, part of a woman in our house, Terry's in my yacht, all the parties, the trend, all the trends, videos and pictures of them trending, man, it's crazy. The world tour, the crazy fans, they're gonna beg, man. Beg their asses up, but they're not good for the great same kind of reason. I keep saying that, right? Yeah. Will they really beg? Yeah, they will, man. I know you think I'm playing around. I know you think we're playing around. We're not playing around, man. We don't want to go back to Hollywood. We want to work for you, Ivan. Please, man. Please. Like, Hollywood is not your company, Ivan. I know, guys, by launch your careers, you're welcome. Yeah, Ivan, even though you launch our careers, we're going to make more money. Your company blows out of water. You can easily pay us more and give us better perks, and we don't want to be left behind, Ivan. They know their careers are side tension, obviously. Even though they're world famous and they can sell their movies better now, the movies are still side tension. That's why they're begging hard. But I'm like, no, guys, you're not good for the next movie with Keanu Reeves. You're not good. Some say I don't like him, so yeah. Sarah, you have to give other actors an Hollywood opportunity to experience what you experience, guys. You can't be selfish, Sarah. Yeah. Because John Megan knows I can easily sign like a $7 million deal for the Gray Escape. Avon Jody knows I can sign him to his $20 million deal, $23 million deal for the Gray Escape. It's gonna take a while for John Megan to make $30 million and Avon Jody $20 million. They have to build their resume, man. Their IMDb resume, you have to build it up. And once it becomes bigger, then you can now negotiate for bigger contracts, but it takes time. They have to build their name, their brand name, right? No, he said, it's a lot easier to pay them more. They want to make it in Hollywood, right? Yeah. That's why all the Hollywood companies are like, shit, yeah, man, like, we can't compete with IMDb's company because IMDb are the bank, they have billions in their account. They made their, like, I don't know, their $100 million off the Zane's brand. They can easily fund the Gray Escape for $800 million and pay the Hollywood actors more money than what we can pay them. They have more room to pay them bigger royalty checks. Because Ivan and VJ's back end is in the tens of millions. So I can easily afford to pay the Hollywood actors way more money than what Hollywood can afford to pay them. The Hollywood companies don't do that in the back end profits. No. Like, how much I'm paying the A-list Hollywood actors, that's how much big movies do in profit. So if a movie grosses like $1 billion, chances are that Hollywood company made maybe about 250 million profit around there, 200 million profit. They just can't afford to give like 4 actors $100 million. No, it's not enjoying all the profits. They can give them maybe 15, 10, 20, but not like 140, 100, 80, 90, 60. They can't afford that in Hollywood because their movies are not doing the kind of money that these movies are doing. Obviously, they don't have the keys like us. And they're not special like us, right? That's why the Hollywood actors feel like shit, obviously. And the executives now feel like shit. They're all going to tell the managers and agents, yeah, we can't compete with Sky Source guys. I'm sorry, we can't compete with those guys, man. We can't compete with Ivan and VJ. For the bank, they have the keys, we can't compete with them, man. They can't compete with me and VJ. For the bank, man. Make $80 billion off the Zane's movie. We put $800 million towards the Gray Escape. Peanuts. We can afford to pay the Hollywood actors more money, and we can give them bigger box office points for the back end, for the film profits than Hollywood can afford, right? That's why guys is a blow out of water. Some time. Anyways, here's where I hope you guys enjoy the show. I hope you guys enjoy the show. Peace out. Don't hate him, son.